You know, I love this game, but it's always funny to find little glitches and errors like this. You see that the cliffs are just hovering in midair, right? Like there's nothing below them. I suppose the implication is that the fog gets so thick that you can't see below them, but I'm pretty sure that there's nothing rendered below them. Anyways, welcome back to our Octopath Traveler Sidequest extravaganza, everybody. We are meeting in Bolderfall this time after getting out all of these side quests in Clearbrook. Now, our first client here is you, whoever you are. An olive of life and a tree nut. We don't need either of those anymore, I'm afraid. A girl who found a large egg. She claims it floated down the river to her. Oh, interesting. Well, whatever shall I do? I dropped my precious egg when I was crossing the bridge. You haven't seen it, have you? What if it were dashed against a rock? On my honor, if it was broken. Well, okay. Can you tell us anywhere about where it might be? Let's go check the journal. Really? There's nothing you can tell us about it? A girl who found a large egg claims it floated down the river to her. Alright, well let's see. If you dropped it... Where's the bridge? Is this the bridge? I can't zoom in any further than I've already zoomed in, so... Is that right there, the bridge? Right where I'm trying to hover my cursor over? It might be. I don't see any other bridge. If you dropped it along this bridge, then it would have floated down the river to Clearbrook. Which bridge did you mention? Oh, now I can't even get the rest of your dialogue? Okay. So you dropped an egg while you were crossing a bridge. There's only one bridge I know of around here. Well, I suppose if it weren't that bridge, it would have floated down the river. Might as well check Clearbrook, then. Let's see if there's anybody who might be in possession of an egg. Because, yep, if it was this bridge, it would definitely have been somewhere around here. Because this is just about where the river ends. Is there anyone here? I'm not sure if I asked you. You might have an egg. Or the egg, in this case. Let's go find out.
Letting us beginning.
Do you have an egg?
Oh.
Want to know what I just saw bombing down the river? An egg, that's what. But it weren't no regular egg, I can tell you that. Bloody enormous it was. Bigger than me head. Can I have it? A woman growing a variety of vegetables near the river. She recommends the leafy ones most of all, claiming them to be flavorful whether they are boiled, baked, or eaten raw. Interesting. Can't really say lettuce has much flavor. You don't have the egg in your possession. Where did the egg go? You know what? It's probably somewhere along the radar. It might be that hidden item. Well, by gods, it is the egg. Alright, well, let's take this back to Kaya. Let's give you this giant egg.
All right.
My egg! Oh, thank the gods, there's not a crack on it. Isn't it wonderful? I had a dream, you see. It was ever so strange. A dragon appeared before me, and then it started to speak. It's funny, even though the dragon was enormous, I wasn't scared at all. It spoke like a high-born lady, ever so posh, and I could tell it was wise, too. The dragon said it would give me an egg, and that I had to take care of it. Well, it was just a dream, of course, but it seemed so real. So I went to the place the dragon told me about, and upon my honor, it was a giant egg. After being sent there, of course I had to take good care of it. Dragon told me something else, too. I heard that in the old days, all dragons were wise, and they'd often talk to folk like us. But now, there are hardly any wise dragons left in the world. Probably because Hanet and Zonta both killed them. I'm sorry. So I have to raise the baby dragon when it hatches, and teach it to talk like people. There's a man in Quarry Crest who knows all there is to know about eggs. They say he's hatched everything from spiders to griffins. That's where I'm headed. If anyone can help me hatch this egg, it'll be him. Anyway, must be going. Thank you for finding my egg. Oh, my name's Kaya, by the by. If you ever need anything, you just let me know. See you around, Kaya. Probably catch you in Quarry Crest. Alright, is there anyone else who needs some side questing? Somebody in there does. Who are you?
So you see...
Stern Guardsman. There's a spine-chilling rumor going around that I scarce believe. The folk of the slum town are plotting to rebel against the Highborn. Garrison mates say they've been confiscating weapons by the cartload. It makes me blood run cold, and I wonder what his lordship will do. So begins the tale of the Sparks of Revolution. Stimulating necklace, huh? I'll take that. Plucked from a life of poverty by his lordship, this man intends to make the most of the opportunity he has been given. Though he is not blind to the strife between the nobility and the peasantry, he prays that one day the peoples of Bolderfall will find a way to live in harmony. Interesting. What do you have to say about it? Is prosperity a sin?
Well met.
I am pursuing a number of projects to improve the lot of the impoverished people of the Fife. I wish I could tell them about it myself, but I dare not venture into the slum town for fear of my life. It seems they're in no mood to talk to me, let alone listen to what I have to say. Yeah, I can't really blame you, or blame them. A student of politics and history, this high-born man hopes to use his education and his family's wealth to better the lot of all who dwell within Bolderfall. Project plans, huh? What's up with this? Some information we have. Let's see. Plans created to improve the living conditions of the impoverished people. Ooh, you know what? I think you would like to learn a lot about this.
So you see...
Oh, I guess not. Interesting. I guess the guard doesn't like to know a lot about it. Let's go back down then. Ain't that the truth? It's time for the poor and downtrodden to rise up. The Highborn have taken everything from us, and it's time we take it back. Of course, we all wish there was a peaceful revolution. We can't stand the thought of losing anyone to the fight. But what recourse have we? If we want to improve our lot, this is the only chance we have. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Because if there's anyone else in this town that I think would like to know about those project plans, probably be you. You speak the truth? They have plans to help us? Who would have known the Highborn truly care for us and our plight? Then there's no need for useless bloodshed. I'll tell my comrades to lay down their arms. Then I'll go myself to meet the nobles and offer a hand in peace. I want to see this resolved quickly as anyone else does. Gods of mercy, my traveling friend. Hey, no problem. Today's a grand day. A sight like this brings a tear to me eye, it does. I'm here on behalf of the poor folk, to sue for peace between us. Can we let bygones be bygones and work together for the good of all?
Well met.
Thank you for coming all this way, good sir. You propose precisely that which I have long desired. Let us join hands now in fellowship. First, let me tell you of my plans to improve the lives of the people in the slum town. I would gladly hear them, sir, but our conference will be a long one, I warrant. Let us drink together first to seal our alliance. Yes, a splendid idea. The future's looking bright thanks to you, fair stranger. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't intervened. So ends the tale of Sparks of Revolution. I remember seeing another side quest down there. I wonder what it's all about.
Sir!
Oi, want to join a thieves gang? Nah, didn't think you would. Thing is, filching's too much like hard work for my liking, so I want to quit. I've got to find a replacement before I do. That's one of the rules of Marta's gang. You'd be surprised how hard it is to find relatable outlaws these days. Relatable outlaws? I think I meant to say reliable outlaws. To be fair, outlaws are not really the most reliable bunch. Let's share what we know, shall we? So how about it? You want to take place in the gang? I don't think so. I'll pass. Huh? What's that you say? Marta's gang gives money to the orphanage? Hang me, the boss never breathed a word of it. So you mean the coin I've been stealing has gone to helping orphans? Now that shines a different light on things. Mayhap thievery's a noble game after all. I'll tell you what, friend. I think I'll stick to being a robber for now. Thanks be to you. I'm a happier man to have met you. Hey, no problem. I always feel that knowing more helps us live better. What is this blazon of protection? Ooh, it's not too bad. Physical and elemental defense plus 30. Alright. We have not yet checked Upper Bolderfall. There might be some side quest there we need to take care of. Ah, here.
Whoa!
That woman. I think she might just be the perfect one for me. I have plenty of confidence in my sword. Countless battlefields have I conquered, yet it was only when I returned from the field of war that I realized it. I'd gained nothing for all I had fought. That was when I realized what I was truly missing. My other half. My perfect woman. And that woman... oh, how can I ever get her to glance in my direction? So begins the tale of Daughter of the Dark God 1? Jesus Christ, what kind of a quest name is that? Why, hello. That light in your eye. You have a look about you I like. But alas, you're not quite the one I'm looking for. I feel like I've been searching all my life for that one perfect person. Okay. Well, I guess if all you want is for Lilac to look in your direction, I mean, you've already got it, friend. You two are looking right at each other. But I suppose the best way to do it would be to cause some sort of commotion. Go forth, my friend. You call that a monster? It is no match for my blade. Or wait until you see my revenants.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted. What next?
Oh, I forgot. We ran out of revenants. Interesting. Are you weak to axes? Yep, you sure are. Well, there goes the Highland Rat King. Cross Strike. Ooh, you're quite the warrior then, if you know Cross Strike. Are you weak to daggers? Yes, you are. Fantastic. That means I can fully boost this Highland Rat King 6, and hopefully be done with
Holding
it.
back nothing.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and the fight's over.
I honor thee, my quarry.
Although I'm not sure if losing the fight was actually your intention. You were rather skilled in battle yourself. I saw your battle just now. I have been searching for some time for the perfect person. I've also been searching for my perfect mate. But you are not that person. What? He should have golden hair and eyes of the deepest blue. Yes. And despite his name, he would surely never dare to cross me. Yes, his devotion to me would be complete. He would give me everything, his whole life, his life's blood, down to the last drop. And when I find this perfect man, everything will change. The entire world will change. No, it doesn't seem like you're him. Farewell, then. Well, wait, But you're my... Sorry about that, mate. I will not be so easily dissuaded. So ends the tale of Daughter of the Dark God, Part 1. Dear Lord, that's an awful name, and I have no idea what this Lilac lady's on about. Anyways, there's one more side quest from Heathcote himself. The butler of the Ravis family, but formerly a brilliant thief. He has stolen countless treasures from all across the world, from desert palaces to flatland castles and beyond. He now uses those same skills to protect the manor and Cordelia from any who wish to harm them. What do you have to steal? A falcon saber, huh? Not too bad. I've received the most peculiar letter. To the butler of Ravis Manor. Your most precious treasure will soon be mine. Night Eye. It appears to be a warning of sorts, and one that cannot be taken lightly. I found it on the vase in the hallway. Oh, that's not good if you found it inside the house. Anyone who can get that far into the manor is a serious threat. Fortunately, I know just what Night Eye is after. The gem is called the Cat's Eye. If you look closely, you can see how it glimmers, just like a feline's eyes at night. Truth be told, I know a little about our would-be thief. He and I aren't so different in age. If it's not too much trouble, could you bring Night Eye here for me? He's probably gloating about somewhere with that obnoxious laugh of his. Seems like you know more than you're letting on. So begins the tale of Heathcote's hijinks. Because those two are separate letters. I mean separate words, rather. Alright, let's see. Do you have any more information to tell us? Alright, but do you know where he could be? A self-styled thief calling himself Night Eye is taken to threatening me. If that scoundrel showed up here, I'd teach him a thing or two. Alright, well, let's head to... Okay, where could he possibly be? Oh my goodness. Where could that dude possibly be? Jesus. Clearly you know enough about this dude to tell us like how old he is. Alright, let's see. Do I know thieves anywhere? I remember there being somebody calling themselves a thief in Whispermill back when we went there and did housekeeping. I have no idea if that's the person I'm after. Take a refreshing jam. Thank you very much. You there. Do you know the butler of Ravis Manor? I believe he's the one responsible for his safekeeping. Knowing that his traps have been bested must have him in a right panic. Obnoxious laugh, not so different in age. I'm pretty sure you must be Night Eye. What do you have on you? Inspiriting Plum and Nox Root. Interesting. Anyways, come with me, friend. Yeah, I can tell that you as a thief wouldn't know very much about that. Alright, let's take you to Heathcote. Maybe he'll have something to say to you. So it was you, after all.
Cheers, mate.
How long has it been, Heathcote? You've gotten so old. You're no spring chicken yourself. And yet I managed to get in. It appears your skills just aren't what they used to be. But it was a struggle to get that far, wasn't it? I doubt you could have gone another step. Or would you rather I attribute that to old age? At least your sense of humor never gets old. But you'll be the one with the last laugh, Heatcoat, you see. I've already won. Ha ha ha. My true aim was to get you to see me. I knew this would be the perfect chance to take the cat's eye from you. You're never without it after all. You fell right into my trap. Well, shit. What now? He hasn't changed a bit. Please tell me you had a backup cat's eye, or that was a fake. Though he might not look like much now, he was a notorious thief in his heyday. He and I were rivals in our youth, always aiming for the same treasure. And eventually, the heart of the same woman. She was like a beautiful maiden in a high tower, seemingly out of our reach. So we made a bet. Whoever could steal her beloved cat's eye could steal her heart. Whoever lost would have to give up and leave the business forever. I emerged victorious and professed my love to her, but her heart was already set on another. That man, eccentric though he may be, as promised, he washed his hands of the business and ran away with her. I remember hearing a rumor that she passed away. It makes me wonder if he came to return the cat's eye to its proper owner. My apologies for rambling. Perhaps I really am getting old. No problem, Heathcoat. I'm always willing to listen to a story. Heathcoat's dagger, huh? Wonder how good it is. Let's see. Equipment. Heathcoat's dagger. Physical attack plus 199, but elemental attack plus 346 is absolutely crazy. Ophelia might be able to get real good use out of it if she wasn't already using a bishop staff. Well, if I'm not mistaken, that should be all the side quests here in Bolderfall, which means we are officially done with that. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Octopath Traveler, and I hope you'll stay tuned for the next one, where we will head on to Swarky, the last of the Chapter 1 towns, before moving on to the side quests of the Chapter 2 and 3 towns. Until then, I hope you all have a great day, and take care.